Alright, so the Legendary Arena Tornadus is finally here, and it is pretty easy, as long as you have characters that can paralyze the enemy, so Tornadus in this case. And the way Tornadus is planned out, or is set, is basically like Cobalion. So, like, if you originally played Cobalion, or whenever his rerun came, the gimmick was to have a status condition on Cobalion in order to do damage. And it's basically like that with Tornadus, but the only difference is, he needs to be paralyzed. The only way to do damage is if Tornadus is paralyzed. If you try to burn Tornadus, you're not going to be doing any damage. If you poison him, not going to be doing any damage. So you want to make sure he's paralyzed. And there's a bunch of characters in the game that can paralyze, which is good. So the options are definitely spread out, which is very nice. So it's going to help a lot of players, but obviously, the most optimal character to bring in this stage is going to be M. You don't need to bring him because, like I said, as long as he's paralyzed, you can do damage. So, like if you have Volkner and Luxray, they're going to have a very good time on paralyzing Tornadus because of their passive hostile environment. So it raises the chance of inflicting status conditions with the additional effects. And then he has aggravation, so the chances of you flinching is going to be good too. And then with Thunderfang having the chance to paralyze and flinch the target, his passive is going to take effect very often because it is like a 40% chance to take effect on top of the chance that Thunderfang already has. So Volkner and Luxray, they're going to have a very good time in this event. So then you could bring like anyone else, like maybe Charizard with Red or Charizard with Leon. Any one of your strikers that you really like, you could bring them in here if you really want to. But N is going to be your better option. So this is the build that I have for N. Not this Outrage build. This build right here. So I have Bull Strike power-ups along with some Sync Move power-ups. And then we have Static Shock 3. So whenever Tornadus is paralyzed, Zekrom is going to be getting a 30% increase because powers up Sync Moves when the target is paralyzed. So this is going to take effect only for his Sync Move. So if you have him paralyzed and you're about to Sync Move, your Sync Move is going to be doing a lot of damage. And then we have some Bullet Strike move gauge refreshes along with Bullet Strike hostile environment because Bullet Strike does have a chance to paralyze Tornadus as well, which is good. So Zekrom is going to be a very, very good option here. But like I said, you don't need to use Zekrom, but he is the best electric type in the game. So having him and using him is going to be a much easier time in this arena. So there's a bunch of teams that you could go in with. Now if you have Luxray with Volkner, you could possibly go in here with Diantha and try to Sync Nuke with that. Or you could go in with like basically anyone. Another good option actually is Palantine Serena with Whimsicott because they can paralyze along with lowering the speed. And Tornadus' gimmick is raising speed and everything, so you want to lower the speed. And Palantine's Serena with Whimsicott is going to be a very good option because if we look at their kit, they can stun, or paralyze, which is good. So then you'll be able to do damage, and then you're going to be able to lower the speed. So covering everything or lowering everything that Tornadus is increasing on his part is going to be very good, along with increasing or paralyzing Tornadus is going to help. So Serena is going to be a very good option here, of course. If you want to bring Xerneas, you can, because Tornadus is going to be having Toxic with him. So having Xerneas is going to be a nice little option because then you could use the training move and then get rid of the poison effect. And then because of his grid, he has a healing hand too. So then if you do get poisoned, you can get rid of that no problem as well as you're attacking. But yeah, there is a bunch of options that you can go in with. Serena and Whimsicott are going to be a very good option too. And if you're really going for a full free-to-play build, Callum with what's his name? Callum with Meowstic is going to be a nice option too because they have Thunder Waves, so they're going to have the chance to paralyze him. Because I say chance, it's not 100%. So having that missing 10% chance from 100, you're gonna miss Thunder Wave a little bit as well. Because if it's not 100%, it's 50%, as someone says. I forget the name. I'm so sorry, I forgot your name. But if it's not 100%, it is 50%. So always remember that. But this is going to be the team that I'm going to be running with. Obviously, if you have Zekrom and N, you're going to have an easy time in this arena. So enough with me talking. Let's just go right into the battle. But the animations and everything with Tornadus in this arena, like, is very top notch. I really do like it, and it's probably one of the best legendary arenas when it comes to like animation and design and everything. So I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. Like the way Tornadus moves around in here, the way he attacks, the art style and everything, like it looks very good. So like I cannot complain. A very nice arena. So can we flinch him? I don't think we can. I think he already has the effect where we cannot flinch him, so that's gonna be a little bit annoying. But on the first HP bar, if he's not paralyzed, I think he could still do damage anyway, so it's not going to be too much of an issue. So he's paralyzed there. So now we're going to go in for a sync move, but we are going to go for a training move right away first, just so we can get that additional super effective boost. So hopefully we can paralyze him with this Thunder Fang. I'm not going to attack until he's paralyzed because I want to make sure I get that damage increase. And he is. Okay, perfect. So now, hopefully he doesn't get rid of the paralyze. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, so this is going to do quite a bit of damage here. My N is 6 stars too, so don't forget, he's maxed out completely, so the damage that he's going to be doing is a lot. How much? 20,000 damage on the first sync move. Yeah, that's... that's definitely good. That's definitely good. And Electric Terrain is up too, so we're also getting a little bit more of a damage buff there. Now... the only problem with this team is we don't have any healing, but I don't think that's going to be much of an issue just because Zekrom is going to be doing a lot of damage anyways. So if you can get rid of Tornadus before you die, then you'll be good. Because Zekrom does so much damage, as you can see, that I don't think you really have to worry about healing. Because by the time, like, you get to the final HP gauge, like, you're going to be so low. I mean, before you get to the, like, last HP gauge and you're about to finish off the event, Zekrom might die, but then Luxray is still going to be alive, so then you could just do damage with Luxray anyway, so it's not bad. Now, hopefully we can paralyze him here. Perfect. Now we're going to sync move, and then this should finish off the event, actually. We paralyzed him, flinched him, and the sync move should actually knock him out. And we still have Electric Terrain up too, so this is going to be doing a lot of damage. Our training move isn't in effect because after we sync move and have that sync move buff, the extra super effective bonus isn't going to be working because that's just how it is with his training move. So, but regardless, without that extra super effective bonus, we're still doing a lot of damage. Almost 10,000 on the sync move. And just about hitting almost 10,000 as well with the Bull Strike. So Zekrom is a beast for sure. Again, like, there's other options that you can bring in this event. Like I said, we got Callum with Meowstic to paralyze. Even if you're free to play and you're summoning, you probably have Volcaner and Luxray. Even at 1 out of 5, they'll be fine because with their passives, hostile environment for an aggravation, they're gonna have an easy time putting on those extra status conditions while flinching, so they'll be good there too. We have other sync pairs too, like Women's Macot and Serena, but the only thing is about them, they are seasonal, so not everybody's gonna have them. But if you do have them, that's gonna be another option that you could bring. Now if you're trying to go for crits, then I mean they're going to be self-sufficient in terms of increasing their speed and special attack, so you don't have to worry about that. And they do have the free move next effect after they use their sync move, which is going to be good because they can stun and then they can lower speed, so they're going to be good in this event. And then another option is going to be who else? I guess you could bring Rotom. Rotom's another option too. We got Elisa with Zebstrika that you could bring, but I don't know how good they're going to be, just because, like, if you were to use Wild Charge, that recoil damage is going to suck, and Spark doesn't do too much. I know their Grid and Stand Fast 5 is going to help with the recoil, but I don't know. I don't know how well that's going to work out, but if any of you guys end up using Zebstrika and Elisa, definitely let me know down in the comments below how that worked out for you. We also have Clement with Heliolisk. So you could go in with that if you really want to, because they will be super effective, which will be okay. And then you have, I guess, Electro, but they're not, they're not that good. They're a tech type, so they're not gonna be like insanely good. Like they're very fast, but like there's other options. But Meowstic and Callum, like they're free to play, so I'm sure everyone has them anyways. So all you need is Callum with Meowstic, Paralyze, Tornadus, and then you could go in with any of your favorite strikers if you really want to, and then you'll be able to do damage. Because the only way to do damage in the Tornadus Legendary Arena is to have them paralyzed, and then you can start doing the damage. So like if Gardevoir and Diantha are your favorite Synchros in the game and you want to use them, then just bring someone that can paralyze Tornadus, and then you'll be good to go. And then just have someone on the team that can heal you so that you don't die. So that's my little tip there. Just make sure you bring someone that can paralyze Tornadus, and then you'll be good to go. But the best sync pair to bring in this arena is going to be Zekrom and N, because they will be super effective. They have the chance to paralyze on Bolt Strike, and they're just the best electric type striker in the game. So having them is going to make this arena super easy. But yeah, I enjoyed this arena. It was very easy. A lot easier than what I was expecting, to be completely honest, but I think that's just because I have N. And basically the most optimal team for N right here. Like Luxray and Hilbert to support N. Like it's a nasty combo, and they have a lot of theme skills that they share as well. So N is going to be getting quite a hefty buff from the theme skills too. But that's going to be it for this video. Let me know how you guys did in this legendary arena. Keep in mind, if you are going to be summoning for M, just know that the data mine information for May is going to be coming out sometime next week. The earliest that we could be expecting the data mine information along with the dev letter is going to be on Monday. Or earliest Friday, but I'm expecting it to come out on Monday. So if you really do want to get M, still, it is a good, like, he is a good option for sure. But just know the data mine information and the dev letter is coming very soon. So if you can hold off on N and wait till we find out who the next sync pairs are going to be for May, then that would be good too. But if you want to summon for him anyways, then you're not really going to be like regretting it just because he's the best electric type in the game. So he'll be good. But anyways, let me know how you guys did in this legendary arena, what you think of it, if it was super easy, if it was super hard. Let me know all that in the comments below. That's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys later.